Happy New Year, everyone. Susan Campfield here. Welcome to my stamp room. Come on in. We're going to relax. We're going to create together. We're going to make a mess. We're going to lose things. It's all good. It's all good. Happy New Year, everyone. So good to see you here with me tonight. Oops, some wiggle. I'm all over the place tonight. It's going to be a wild one. Woohoo! So it is January something. Oh, the 2nd. My computer tells me it's January 2nd. And the new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog starts on the 4th. So many exciting things going on right now. Later this week, there will be a project sheet coming out. So if you're not currently subscribed to the project sheets, you can go to SueStampfield.com, click on subscribe. If you are subscribed to the project sheets and you're having trouble getting them, I had a couple people contact me today. Please reach out to me. Go to SueStampfield.com, click on contact me. And sometimes it's on my email provider's end. Sometimes there's things that we can do to get that going so that you get those free project sheets and can make those ideas. So you're welcome to subscribe there. You can also subscribe to my blog at the same spot. If you did subscribe to my blog, you should have gotten a blog post yesterday. Yay! With the new tutorial for the Marvelous cards. So let's get this party started. I'm going to hide that. I'm going to go back to comments. Hello, friends. So glad you're here. We have people on Facebook watching and also here on YouTube. So we are all over the place. So tonight we're going to create a card. We're going to case. That's the word, case. Copy and share everything is what that stands for. A card that I got for Christmas, but we're going to adapt it with some new products from the upcoming mini catalog. So yay, we're going to create together. I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm hoping you're going to help me decide. So, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm going to need the die cutting. It's been a day. It's been a day, let me tell you. We're going to need stuff, and I have stuff, so we'll get it worked out. All right, I'm going to flip to the desktop camera. Let's see what's happening down there. Let's go here. All right. Oh, we got some crazy lighting going on. Is that this light that's causing problems? Oh my goodness. So we're going to use this bundle, Lifetime of Love, for our creation. We're basically using a suite called Forever Love that is in the mini catalog. Yeah, I think share is better than steal, Janine. But yeah, some people say copy and steal everything, but it's not stealing. You always want to give credit. So the card that has inspired me is this card. It's from my team member, Elaine Mitzel, and it's gorgeous. It's huge. It's a 5x7 card. Now, I don't usually do 5x7 cards, so I am going to adapt this down to, to the size that I'm more comfortable working with, which is 5.5 by 4.25. And the reason for that is that that's the size of envelopes I have. So that's, if you're wondering why I don't show many 5x7s, that's it. Pretty much in a nutshell. I don't have envelopes for that size. I've got paper falling on my leg. Oh gosh, you guys, it is so messy in here. Oh, let me tell you. So I loved Elaine's card, absolutely gorgeous. And I want to see what this would look like. And she's actually got her family photo on the back, which is a super clever idea. So we're going to case this layout and adapt it with some new products. So we're going to use the Forever Love Suite. It is a gorgeous card. I totally agree with you. And yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to go vanilla on this one too. So I have a piece of very vanilla here. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25 and folded in half. And then this piece we're going to emboss. I don't know what we're embossing it with. I'm hoping you guys will help me figure that out. It's 2 by 5.25, so that's going to go down here. And then we need some beautiful designer series paper. Well, just so happens that we have some beautiful designer series paper. So let's grab that. All right, hang on. I got stuff. Oh my gosh, Susan, what are we going to do with me, you guys? I got stuff piled everywhere. Ha, so crazy. All right, here it is. I have recovered the designer series paper that we're using tonight. This is called Forever Love. And let me pull it out of the package here. We're going to just take a little look-see at this. And this suite has so many gorgeous things in it, you guys. So not only is the bundle in the suite, and by the way, look at this die. Look at this beautiful oval die with the floral spray on it, or this cool one with the leaves that's circular. I mean, just so awesome, right? I don't know. I don't even know what our cards are going to look like tonight. But one of the other things in this collection are these gorgeous cards and envelopes. How quick and easy is that? It's beautiful foil gold on there with a gorgeous floral design. And then it comes with these super fancy die cut edge envelopes. Now, my team member, my Stampfield Stars team member, Carol, who works at the post office, in fact, she was the very first person that joined my team 25 years ago. She told us in our team video when we did our unboxing that her recommendation for these envelopes, because of that lacy cutout, so the adhesive for the envelope is up here. But if you send this through the regular mail, she does recommend that you take your multi-purpose liquid glue and add some glue along there, because otherwise that is going to get caught in the machines. Okay. Otherwise, of course, if you're giving it out by hand for a wedding card or whatnot, you're fine. But if you're going to mail it, you probably want to tack down that edge. And then, of course, they can just take their letter opener and just cut it open right there. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And these cards, there is a sample. I'm a little embarrassed to tell you how long I stared at the catalog trying to figure out how they did the card, because it looked like this paper, but it was a different color. They colored the envelope. I'm like, oh, hello. What a good idea. They actually said that they used the Stampin' Blends markers, but hang on, I'm trying to grab, reaching around my microphone here. You could also just take the blending brush and you could custom color these any color you want, right? Any color you want. How exciting is that? So these are cool. We're not going to use these tonight, but oh gosh, you know, I might have to, I don't know, maybe we'll play with that later. We might have to do a little coloring. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get back to our card. Now we're going to pick out a designer pattern of this beautiful Forever Love paper. This one has two sides. It's got the Moody Mauve with the flower sprays on it. And I think it's not on this one. Some of the dies in here do cut out some of the flowers in the paper, but I don't believe it's this design. Although these are big and they could be fussy cut. That would be an option. So this is the Moody Mauve side, and the other side is a vanilla with a stripe. Excuse me, got a tickle. I didn't lose anything yet, but I'm going to take a sip. Shout out to my wonderful moderator, by the way, Jennifer Walsh, hanging in the comments and helping us out with all the things. Thank you, Jennifer. She's on here on YouTube giving us dimensions and all the things. So this is one, I want to use Pretty Peacock for this card. So this is one pattern that we could use with these beautiful flowers and this floral. You can see that Elaine used, this is a paper that is retired now. And I think this color is also maybe retired, but it looks, I don't know, it may be Lost Lagoon. I think it's Lost Lagoon. So this is one option with the flowers. I don't need two pieces, do I? The other side of this is, oh, that's pretty too. It's petal pink with a little purple flower on there. Cute. I'm sure it's mauve actually. And then this one would be another option. This reminds me of a gorgeous wallpaper in a Victorian house, right? With these vertical stripes made out of leaves. Just super pretty. Oh, soft succulent. You're right, Rhonda. I bet you're absolutely right. And then the back of this is the very pretty Moody Mauve stripe. And then next up we have this one. This is the one that you can die cut images out with the dies in the set. So I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to hoard it. Thank you very much. On the back of that is some little leafy sprigs that I'll never use because I'll want to die cut. And then we have this pretty one that is the trellis. And on the back of the trellis is some more petal pink with vanilla, kind of a squash honeycomb design. And then the last one is a little bit busier floral, I guess I would say. This is very similar to what's on those pre-printed cards that I showed you. And on the back of that is a beautiful petal pink and vanilla lacy design. Again, reminds me of wallpaper. Absolutely gorgeous. This one I think is a little busier than I want to go for this card. So it's going to be between these three choices. So if you could let me know in the comments if you want 1, 2, or 3, which one you think we should use on our card. We will get that cut and get that started. While you are voting, I'm just going to grab the die cutting machine that I left across the room. I need all the things. All right. All right. Hang on. Keep voting. All right. I'm back. I'm back. And I brought some embossing folders. So I don't think I want to use this one. These ones might work. I don't think this one will work. All right. All right. How we doing, friends? What do we decide on? Let me just take a look here. See some ones. I see a 3, a couple 3s. Just one for number 2. Oh, we got quite a few 3s. All right, number 2 has been voted off the island. Goodbye, leaves. You're very pretty, and we'll use that on something else. Got it narrowed down to these 2. So let's take a look, see at that. Grab my paper trimmer here. And this is going to be cut at, it's easier for me to go this way, 2 inches by 5 1/4. Scoring blade out of my way because we're all about cutting right now. Now these flowers are directional, so you do want to make sure that you cut it the right direction. Ours is a landscape card, so I wanted my flowers this way. So hallelujah, I got it right. And I actually already have a piece that's cut of the trellis because I was looking at that one earlier too. Great minds think alike, right? So let's take a look at these 2 and see what we think. Now we want to pair this up with our embossing folder. Oh, come on. Everything's fighting me tonight. Oh my goodness. I can win. I can win. Okay. So we've got this option, which is that pretty trellis. Or we have this option, which is the pretty floral. They're both pretty nice. They're both pretty nice. All right, let's look at our let's see. Let's look at your partial to blue and gold designer paper. Yeah, well, the gold is just like, oh my gosh, it's stunning, right? We need an embossing folder, my friends. All right, so the ones I happen to grab are this one, which is the Quatrefoil Tile, a longtime favorite of mine. This one, which is the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder, which is what we used on the last Crafternoon Fun Fold. By the way, this is the Marvelous Fun Fold card. That blog post, see the M? Do you see the M? The Marvelous blog post and tutorial are now available on my blog, SueStampfield.com. So thank you for your patience waiting for that. And then the other one I grabbed, I thought this one might be too much. I don't know. This one might be too much. This is a gorgeous folder. It's from the new mini catalog. It's called something floral. They're deeply impressed flowers. Let me see as I stall to show you what, yeah, it's right here. So this was the November Crafternoon. We did the Pretty Pleats card. So this is that folder. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just not sure how it would look with our flowers here. Like, okay, I know this is a different color, but just so I can eyeball it. It might be too much. I think it's too much. Okay. It's a gorgeous folder. Highly recommend it, but just not for this card. Okay. By the way, did we look inside our Pretty Pleats? Oh, so pretty. Now this paper is called Flight and Airy, and this will be a free choice starting on Thursday with a $50 order. All right, let's remove that. Okay, we've got to narrow down to 2 embossing folders. All right, let me know in the the comments if you want 1, which is quatrefoil tile, or 2, which is Countryside Blossoms. 1 or 2, let me know in the comments. And while you're voting, I'm going to bring the die cutting machine up here because it is going to be necessary for this next step. All right. Here we go. And I don't even know what setup to do until we vote here because they're different setups. So it was this way, wasn't it? I see a few more ones. So I'm going to go with number 1. All right. Pop this one across the room where it belongs because I never put anything away, which is why I can't find things. All right. So we're going to emboss this with the quatrefoil tile embossing folder and see how it looks. If we don't like it, we can switch, right? We can switch to the other folder. So this is a 3D embossing folder. So I'm using the gray plate that comes with the die cutting machine. And I don't need anything else, just the platform, the folder with the paper in it, and that gray plate. And I am good to go. Now, if you have a lot of things on your wish list for this mini catalog, you might want to consider getting the starter kit. There's a special offer right now for the starter kit. You can get the regular kit, which is $125 of product in your choice for $99. That looks pretty, doesn't it? And the Glass Mat Studio comes with that. Or the other celebration offer is to get an extra $30 in free product instead of the glass mat. So then you would get $155 in product for $99 and free shipping and just pay for tax. And then you can try out being a demonstrator and you could be on my team and you don't have to do videos or anything. You can just be a discount shopper and get that great Stampin' Up! Discount. So that's what it looks like with this one. And that's what it looks like with this one. I'm thinking let's go with the lattice. It seems a little less busy with this heavier patterned folder. If I had done a folder that was maybe a little more subtle, like perhaps this one, this is the Softly Sophisticated bundle, which is a free celebration choice at the $100 level in the US. You get this embossing folder and the stamp set too. That one would be maybe a better choice with this little busier pattern. So let's go with this one here. Hope you guys are okay with that. And the bird card, yeah, Cindy, that was from the Pretty Pleats Crafternoon. All right, so let's do some die cutting. Can I do some die cutting? Well, I could, but I probably would need to cut some cardstock first. Let's slide this. Can I do it? I'll squish it all. Oh, sure, I could squish it in, right? We crafters are good at squishing, right? Let's see. Let's grab some gold. Oh yeah, that's floating around on the it's floating around on the floor. Of course, that's a perfectly logical place to keep your gold foil cardstock on the floor. All right. It is classy, right? It's a classy look. It's a classy card we're making. So I am grabbing this the gold foil sheets are you get 2 12 by 12 sheets in a pack. And I usually use my gold pretty sparingly, so it actually goes farther than you would think. Although I do like to always have a couple packs on hand because, you know, gold, it comes in handy. I am going to cut a 1/2 inch strip first because if you look at Elaine's card, she had a strip of gold foil on here. Hers is about 1/4 inch. Well, maybe it was bigger and it was behind. So in case we decide to do that, I'm going to have a piece ready for us. And then I'm going to chop off another piece here. Don't even care what size it is. I just guessed to cut out some gold leaves for our card. Okay, so so many fun things. Now you could, just saying, you could do this cool circle-y thing. It would be changing up the card quite a bit, but you could put that here and put your sentiment in the middle. That would be really pretty. So many good ideas, you guys. But if we were truly copying Elaine, we would actually just do a little sprig or two. She used a punch. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this leafy stem because it's awfully cute. So we'll try this. All right. Let's cut this down because this is too big. I don't need that much. Let's try a 3-inch piece. And I'm probably going to throw another die on there because, you know, there's room. So why not? I love to add little leafy sprigs behind things. I just think it makes the card super elegant. All right, what am I cutting this at? 5 1/4, right? That was an interesting way to cut it, Susan, but hey, it worked. So yeah, leafy sprigs. So she used the bow punch, and oh, I'm gonna jiggle the thing again. On the Marvelous card, I used the natural prints for our leafy sprigs on there, but it's such a fun look, isn't it? Just adds that little something something. All right, so we've got the leaves. How much more room do I have on there? Oh, I got loads of room. Holy cow. Well, what do I want to do? Now we got these cute little flowers, and I'm guessing these cute little stems go with the cute little flowers. So let's do one of those too. And then we'll have options. Options are good. I can always throw it on the inside of the card. I almost could fit another thing of flowers here. Do you do this? Do you like want to maximize every every bit of your paper and every crank of your die cutting machine? Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, there. I got it loaded. Look at that. Well, maybe you can't look at it because it's way over here on the side. There. Actually, that was better. Now it's all reflective. Okay, little problem here. Did you see what I did? I stacked it all up on the top plate, which was not very smart. All right, let's try it right there, and let's send this through. All right, let's take a look here. And I don't even know what we're doing about our greeting yet. I haven't got that far. We'll figure it out together. All right, so let's pull these guys off. All right. Got one that is sticking in the die, so that's where our take your pick tool comes in. You've got these little ejection holes right in the die, and just give it a little poke and out it pops. So there we've got that stem. And then all the rest actually stayed. Well, no, they didn't. They're going to stay on the plate. I don't want them on the plate. So we've got some flowers that we could put on this leafy stem. These are perfect to put a pearl in the middle. Oh, so pretty. Oh, that would be a really, okay. Oh, we have too many good options, you guys. As always, I do like our leaves. That was my original thought. This is a different leaf. Also cute. All right, let's put these guys away. Let's pop them over there. You know what? Where's my little? I'm gonna lose them. All right, we better put them in the magnet. We better put them in the magnet, or they're gonna go walkabout. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. How you doing, everyone? How are you doing? Now, you did the same thing. Do I always keep the top plate on top so it doesn't get scratched? Yes. So at some point, that's a good question. This is how I prefer to do it. So you can see the bottom plate gets really cut into. Eventually this will start to warp, or it'll get so scratched up that I don't get a good cut anymore. Then it's time to say goodbye to it. I do flip it every time, so both sides are equally scarred up. And then I keep this one on the top. Eventually it does get little indentations just from the die. And then when it's time for this one to be thrown away, this one becomes the bottom plate, and I get a fresh, clean plate out for the top. That's the way I prefer to do it. Some like to do it differently, so it's really personal preference, I think. All right, we got a whole mess going here. Let's clear the deck. All right. We have our card here. By the way, this is part of the suite too. I don't know if we're going to use it or not, but it's a beautiful, pretty peacock and gold ribbon. It's very pretty. It's just got, and it's like so lightweight. It's like a linen shirt or something. It's just very, very thin, and has that really pretty metallic thread woven through it. Where's your glass mat? My glass mat is right below my desk, right next to my leg. I had some complaints that oh wait, we're using the wrong one. We're going to use this one, aren't we? That it was hard to see on the video because of the reflection. So it's having a rest tonight. But we might play with it here in a little bit. So I'm thinking I'll just pull it out when we actually need it. So, all right, so there we have our card started. We're going to decide if we want to add in this gold piece right here that I bent when I was cutting it because I had too much stuff on my desk. Story of my life. Story of my life. Okay. Not that I bend things, but that I have too much stuff on my desk. Okay. So that can go there. I do think that adds a nice little element, having that strip of gold in there. What do you guys think? I like that. And then we're going to use something that we die cut here. I obviously don't have this stuck down yet, so it's flopping all over, but I do like to kind of design the card before I start sticking. So bear with me while we just decide on this. So there is the leafy sprig that we did. Okay, you guys really can't see that. I'm gonna push this down. Nope, I'm going to bring it up to you. There we go. There's a leafy sprig. Or we could do our stem with the flowers on it. All right. Did I lose a flower? No, it's there. I didn't lose it. All right. So what do you think? Flowers or leafy stem? Let me know in the comments. And you guys are saying yes on the gold strip. I believe you. I agree with you 100%. All right. So I'm going to start by, how do I want to do this? I think I want to start by, I don't know. I'm gonna start by sticking these two together. There we go. That seems like a good direction. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna start by sticking this piece on. I'm trying to decide if it's directional or not. There is a rose, and that looks more up to me. So I'm gonna go with the rose. Flower leaves, flower leaves, flower leaves. Either both are beautiful. Leafy stem. Flowers for the trellis. Yeah. Which gold is that? It is the gold foil sheets that are in the annual catalog. All right. So we are completely undecided. I need some adhesive, and I see one here, but I also see red on it, which means it's all gone. And look, here's another one, red, it's all gone. Susan, what are you doing? I'm using all my adhesive. That's what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Found it. Take a sip, everyone. This one is not showing red yet. Woo, phew. All right. This is why I have multiples of everything. Oh, goodness. All right. We're going to get some seal on here and stick this on our card. Again, I'm going to do side up, this side up. And you're right, the trellis has flowers at the cross points and leaves on the lines, if you will. So either way, we've got leaves and flowers. And all right, so I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. I'm going to put some adhesive on this. Oh my goodness, I'm a hot mess tonight, you guys. Oh, you are so patient and wonderful to help me make this card. Oh my goodness, I need a lot of help tonight. All right, we've got some adhesive on there. Ooh, that baby is sticky. And I'm just going to attach this. It's a 1/2 inch piece, and I want about 1/4 inch of it to show. So that's about half. That looks even-ish. All right. Not sure this is the best way to do it because I got a little adhesive right there. Dang it. All right, well, we're just going to plow ahead. All right, my adhesive eraser might be able to get rid of that for me. All right. So we've got our gold. Oh, it's so pretty. It's already so pretty, right? Now I completely stuck this down, but I didn't press very hard. You can see it's kind of lifting right here because I didn't put any adhesive on the gold because I need to be able to stick my my sprigs down there. So here we've got this leafy stem. And here is this leafy stem. Could use them both. I kind of like both of them, so let's use both of it. You're cutting tiny squares for a quilt card. Oh yeah, that's going to be messy, isn't it? But it's going to be gorgeous when you're done. That's all that matters, right? All right, I'm going to grab my glue dots here, and we're going to stick some glue dots on the stems of our leafy stems and tuck them down in the hole there. Let's start with the little wider. Oh goodness. Take your pick tool is trying to it's such a camera hog, I tell you. This take your pick tool, it always gets mad and just rolls into the shot. It just likes to be on camera every time. All right, so let's put a glue dot on this one. All right, and in case you were wondering why I didn't just put this on, stick the gold on, and then put this on, it was because I wanted to be able to tuck in my little leafy pieces here. All right, so I've got those tucked in, and you guys, we need it. So you know what? I'm going to put these die cut pieces. I will probably use those on another project. I'm just going to put them in my little magnet dish there, so that I don't lose them. By the way, these magnet dishes came from my team member, Ashley Carlson. Her store is called The Country Hive, and she has a number of really great organization tools, like this little holder for your, well, if Susan ever put anything away, it would be for your adhesive and your glue dots and your multi-purpose liquid glue, all your things. Anyway, she's having a sale. Let's see, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and it's 20. I think it's it's a good deal. It's like 40% off everything. I don't know, really good deal. I ordered some more of these dishes. So, so we're gonna take this ribbon. I don't know if we're gonna like it or not, but we're gonna tie a piece of this and put it in here. Oh, you just ordered today too, Lee, from the Country Hive. Yeah, she has great stuff, and she's a sweetheart of a person. Has a cute little baby. All right. Ooh, that is kind of nice. I kind of like it. So I'm just tying a knot in this ribbon, and I'm going to take my paper snips that I have designated as ribbon scissors by having a ribbon on them, and I'm going to oh my gosh, I can't even cut ribbon, you guys. I'm like keep stabbing the ribbon with the scissors instead of cutting it. Oh boy. I'm on a new kick. You know, as usual, it is the beginning of a new year. And so I've decided that I need to be healthier. So more exercise and eating more fruits and veggies and eating less and not eating sugar. So I've been working. I worked out yesterday and today, and I am a little tired, I got to tell you. But I'm doing the things. I am doing the things. Just talking to a customer today who tries to keep weight on and had lost 5 pounds, and I told her I think I found it. Now I want to get rid of it. So that's not the kind of fondants I need, is extra weight, right? All right, so there we go. There's the ribbon. I kind of like it. I'm going to just flip this upside down. More veg for you too, Mary? Oh, yeah. Fruits and veggies. That's the kind of sweet I need, is fruits. Had a yummy little mandarin today. It was delish. All right, so there we have our little ribbon. Yeah, I like that. Now we need a sentiment. I'm stalling because I don't know what sentiment we should use. Any thoughts, you guys? The stamp set, you could go with the stamp set. Forever and Always would look nice. I've lost Elaine's card. How did I? my gosh. Seriously. Anyway, you all remember what it looked like. Seriously. How do I lose this big, huge card? Oh, found it. I put it over on the other desk. So she has a nice die cut greeting. So we could do Forever and Always. I just don't know that I would use that as much. I use a ton of birthday cards or Thinking of You cards. Those are my two favorites. Wedding or anniversary, absolutely. Sliced pears instead of ice cream. Maybe frozen bananas whipped up into fake ice cream would be better substitute for ice cream. Let's see. I'm just looking at my stash here to see what, oh, those are too big. What would be a good one? How about Rachel's stamp set? So my team member, Rachel Tessman, got her $1 million sales. Oh my gosh, it's been a couple years now. And this was her set was in this recent catalog, the Layering Leaves. In fact, it pairs up with that bow punch. And I love the sentiment in this. So what if we use this one? Is it too small though? Which one should we use? Sending Hugs? Thinking of You? Yeah, this is a really nice stamp set, isn't it? All right. And are we going to do it in Pretty Peacock or are we going to emboss it? Let me know in the comments if we want it embossed in gold or if we're going to do Pretty Peacock. I know what you guys are going to say because you always say emboss, but I'm going to ask the question because stamping it in gold would be easier, right? But gold might be prettier. It's a tough call. All right, what are we doing? Let's see. Sending Hugs and Thinking of You are your favorites too. Actually, there's quite a few saying Pretty Peacock and quite a few saying embossed. Okay, we'll try it in Peacock and we'll see if it's going to fit the bill because, you know, it's got to be a beautiful card. And so if that's not going to cut it, then we'll pull out the embossing stuff, right? All right, I'm going to grab a scrap. Bear with me. Is a scrap of Very Vanilla, is that big enough? Well, it depends, Susan. What are we using here? Is Thinking of You going to be too small? Oh, no, that would be nice. Sending Hugs is a little bit bigger. That would be nice too. I think we'll try Thinking of You. All right. So, oh my gosh. If you could see, so I keep my blocks in a drawer. Maybe I can show, I don't know if I can show you. Okay, we're going to take a ride. Maybe. My cord's going to let me take a ride. Maybe. All right, ignore all this mess over here. Okay, hang on, you guys. We're going for a little ride. Can you see? This is my drawer. This is my drawer where I keep my blocks. It's usually full of blocks. There, yeah. This means that Susan has blocks. Guess what? Has stamp on them. Stamps are on them all over my desk. Okay, now we're going to cover up the mess again. Oh, see, look, how clean. How clean is that? Magic. All right, we're going to use a block that's way too big because it's available. Yeah, I have from doing the Crafternoon tutorials, I have every stamp I own is in play, it feels like. All right, so we've got our Thinking of You there, and yeah, pretty empty, right? Yeah, there's like 50 blocks on my desk right now and in a bucket at my feet because I had to get it out of the way for the video. I shouldn't tell you guys this stuff. You wouldn't know if I didn't tell you, right? All right, I'm going to grab the Pretty Peacock ink, and we're going to see. Yeah, I do think this might be pretty. I think in gold, it might not show up very much, actually. So let's grab a cushion here, and let's see what we think. And then we're either going to have to punch it out or die cut it. All right. There's Thinking of You. Oh, such a pretty font. Oh, look. Yeah. Just put my finger in the ink pad. I can't believe it. All right. Yeah, I think that's actually it's going to look really nice, isn't it? You guys are so smart. All right, good choice. So, okay. Yeah, we can't use the ice cream set because they'll make us want good things, right? All right, so we might keep this out. Double oval punch with gold behind. Ooh, would that fit? Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. That's a good idea, but I think it might be too big. It's a great idea, though. Yeah, I think that is too big for the oval punch. Let's see. Let's chop this down a wee bit. Will that work? It's so close, but not quite. We could do this, though. It would be all scallopy. I think I want to use a die, though. Pretend I didn't just cut that really crooked, because it's not going to matter. We're going to die cut it out. It's all good. All right, I'm just going to grab the first set of dies that I put my hands on, and we'll use them, okay? Aha! All right, I lied. I grabbed two. So these are two new ones. This is the Thoughtful Expression dies. Absolutely love them. That's what we used on this. Those are the dies on this card. But this is the one I was thinking of for our card here, which is the smallest one in this set. Let's see if that would fit our thinking of you. The other one I grabbed is the Perennial Postage. But I think this lacy one might fit our card a little bit better. So I am going to use this one. All right, let's go with Thoughtful Expression dies. These dies, amazing. Absolutely love them to bits. I'll be using them a lot. All right. How did my desk become completely covered? Okay, it was clean a minute ago. You all saw it, right? You all saw it. I just poked that right in there. It's all good. All right. Let's grab this. Die cut our sentiment and finish up our card. So I'd like to use Post-it notes. Some people use painter's tape or washi tape. You know, use what you have. Goodness. But I am a Post-it note person, which makes me think of my mom. My mom has Post-it notes everywhere. Her whole house. Like, that's how she remembers stuff. Post-it notes everywhere. All right. Don't tell her I said that. Mom, if you're watching, pretend I didn't say that. All right. She does, though. She knows it's true. She wouldn't fault me on that, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Nicole, that the style, the little more elegant style of the Thoughtful Expression dies matches better with our card than the postage one does. Not that the postage one can't be beautiful, like this marvelous card here. I mean, it just made a beautiful background there because it comes up looking scallopy. But I think for this card, I like the stitching and I like this kind of elegant, it's kind of more Victorian looking almost. And I think that will look very nice. All right, here we go. Let's put the die away before I lose it. Now we could have done the same card with these dies because it also has leafy sprigs. Totally could have done that. All right, let's pop this up on dimensionals. You knew I was going to do that, right? Oh, those are minis. I want minis. Oh, found them. They were not put away, but they were laying on the desk. So let's grab those, pop those into place here. And there is our Thinking of You card. Beautiful. Now, I do not know yet what sentiment I want on the inside. Oh, cut a gold backing. Somebody on Facebook, it's not telling me your name, sorry about that, is suggesting that I do a layer of gold behind the greeting, which you absolutely could do that because these dies are builder dies. However, on this card, I think it would get a little big. It's not bad. but it might get a little big. So I'm going to go with this because I want this to be the focal point, but that is an excellent suggestion. I'm probably going to do that on the other card that I make later. So, so there we have our card. And then I want to try something. I'm trying to see if this ink is going to be, I think I got it wiped off enough. It's not going to be a problem. I want to just try something. Okay, so I'm going to just clear the deck here. Sure you are, Sue. How on earth are you going to do that? Well, that's what floors are for, right? Because I want to try, should we just give it a go here and try coloring one of these pretty cards that come as part of the Forever Love Suite? Let's give it a go. So I'm got that, and I'm going to grab the glass mat, and it is going to reflect my light. So I know that's a little distracting. Bear with me. Even set it down here because I got stuff. Normally you would just keep this on your desk, but because of the video issues, I took it away. All right, so I am thinking we're going to just try coloring this. I feel like I've got too many lights on right now. Let's turn that one off. And I'll leave this other one on. Okay, so let's see what color. I'm wondering about Lost Lagoon maybe. I grabbed a mini brush out, but I think I would actually want a big one. I think I would maybe want a big one. Let's try it. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. Should we do Lost Lagoon or should we do Pretty Peacock? Oh boy, decisions. I keep bumping the camera. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn this light off too. Can you still see? I'm going to try a little bit of Lost Lagoon and see what we think. Oh yeah, you guys are chiming in saying Lost Lagoon's a good choice. All right, let's give it a go. So we're going to take our blending brush here and load it up in Lost Lagoon. And then you can see how you got heavy concentrations in some areas, lighter in others. You kind of want to blend that out. Usually I do that on a piece of paper. But that's before I had a glass mat. So now I can take it and I can just start coloring my card. Now it is very, very light. So I almost think we could have gone with the Pretty Peacock and gotten a color that really was more like Lost Lagoon. This is going to be a lighter version of Lost Lagoon, which is actually going to be gorgeous, I think. Can you see that? Very subtle. Try Lost Lagoon. If not dark enough, try Pretty Peacock. Yeah, Carol, I think you're right. Hey, Carol, we were talking about you earlier. Carol is the person that works for the post office that I was telling you suggests that we would want to maybe tack down the lacy die cut of this envelope if you're going to mail it the regular way through the post office instead of handing it out. So thank you, Carol, for that advice. All right, what gold designer paper is that used for the strip of gold and the leaves? It is the gold foil sheets from the annual catalog is what I used for this little strip and for the leaves. So what do you guys think? Is it dark enough or should I switch over to Pretty Peacock? Could, of course, do multicolored. That's very pretty. Can you see that gold? I hope that shows up on camera. What suite is this? This suite is called Forever Love, right, Jennifer? Yes, Forever Love. It's from the new mini catalog that starts on Thursday. And these are, flip this around. These are pre-printed cards and beautiful die-cut envelopes. They have a beautiful scallop die-cut edge. So I am taking a quick and easy product and making it slow because I'm custom coloring it. And I picked a lighter color, so it's taking a little bit longer to get the darker color that I wanted. Had I started with a darker color like Pretty Peacock, probably could have got there faster. Now, usually when you're doing this technique, you do want to take a tissue when you're all done and just buff the card, because the area that has the gold on it, the ink can't soak into that gold, so it's just sitting on top. And to avoid any little inky smears on your envelope or when you finish the card or on the inside or whatever, it's a good idea to just buff that out with a tissue. So there we have a custom colored card with Lost Lagoon. And I would just add a little bit more on the bottom edge here, just a little bit more. So this card, I will finish up and I will post it in our Sue Stampfield Facebook group. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'll let you know. Because I might want to use one of these fun dies that are part of the Forever Love Suite. These are the Lifetime of Love dies. They are so elegant. This one with a big oval with the floral spray, or the circular one with the leaves on it. And just die cut that in gold, and then do a circle with a grating behind that. I think would be really pretty. So many options. And the card in the catalog that is similar to this on this page, they actually used the light Stampin' Blend to color the whole front of the card. The light Pretty Peacock Stampin' Blend. So theirs is probably darker than mine. I think the brushes are probably quicker, but again, it's personal preference, right, on the look. So there is our customized gold card. You don't remember if you ordered or not. It'll be a surprise when you get your box tomorrow, right? So right now, demonstrators can pre-order these products, but starting Thursday, anybody can order them. Or if you choose to go with the starter kit option, you can get a little bit more because it's celebration. So you can put extra in your kit. So here is our card. I don't have a printout with the dimensions on it. How could I get those to you? Well, you know what? We have Post-it notes, right? So let's do it old school, guys. Let's do it old school. Gotta be careful because I need my cleaning cloth, but I think it's dried. I have to get it wet again. It's not. Oh yeah, it's a little bit wet. Oh yeah. Great. I'm just gonna tidy up. Actually, I'll just put this away for right now. We don't need it anymore. Let's move this out of our way. Okay. And let's grab our Post-it notes, and I will give you the dimensions once more for this card if you want to take a screenshot. Or if you're on Facebook, you saw Jennifer put them in the comments. So the card base, I'll just put card, was your standard 5.5 by 8.5. Standard if you're in the US. Oh, that was a really messy too. Sorry about that. The Designer Series paper, also known as DSP, was 2 inches by 5.25. And the embossed piece was 2 inches by 5.25. And the gold was 1/2 inch by 5.25. All right, let's drop this down a little bit so you can take a screenshot if you wish. Oh, that's crooked, Susan. Let's straighten it up for them. Goodness, clean your desk. I'm going to turn some lights back on here because it looks dark now. One light on and 2 lights on. There we go. That's a little bit better. Thank you all so much for helping me design the cards tonight. Love them. Just a quick reminder that the tutorial for the Marvelous Fun Fold card is now available on my blog. You can see more pictures of all of the cards on my blog. And you'll find the tutorial there. And thank you for your patience while I got that out. There's 6 cards, I believe, total. Yep, here's this one with our little mini envelope. So cute. So thank you, everyone. Take care. Have a good, oh wait, what ribbon did I use? Oh, on this one? Hang on, let me clear the deck here. The ribbon I used on this one is part of the suite, the Forever Love suite. It is called Pretty Peacock and Gold, and it's just featherweight. It is so light. It's like linen with little gold threads in there. So pretty, right? So yeah, so thank you, Elaine Mitzel, for inspiring us tonight with your Christmas card. Of course, you could do this card in the big 5x7 style if you prefer, but I think we matched her up pretty good. So thank you for inspiring us, Elaine. And I'm going to flip the camera so I can say goodbye. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for spending this time with me. And thank each and every one of you for making and sending handmade cards to make the world a kinder and gentler place. Appreciate all of you, all that you do. Take care. Bye-bye.